Yeah, I just want to know if this is kind of a one-way avenue, or if you're trying to help someone, but they need to be open for that help. If they're not, I mean, then you're facing a challenge, and can you make that person move from the place they are stuck in, for example?
Yeah, well,
Because sometimes wanting is not enough, is it?
No, absolutely it isn't. And this is where language again comes back in. So this is the reason I think training well in NLP is important, because we need to understand the philosophy and the belief frames behind NLP before we even go anywhere near thinking about changing somebody. And that would be things like, for example, working with some of the responsibility frames. So we have a number of frames in NLP, so things like cause and effect, for example. So basically, cause and effect is saying for everything that happens in life, there will be an effect. You go on a training program, yeah, you get fitter. We understand that. This ties in very much with personal responsibility for athletes, for coaches. So I would always want to pre-frame a client first before I did any work with them by saying, okay, do you know what? We need to understand this frame. We need to understand that the consequences of what you have now are related to what you are doing. So the thinking around this is, whatever you have in your life now, however it is, you have created it. Yeah? So there's been a cause, there's been effect. If you like what you have in your life now, great, hold on to it, don't change anything, for goodness sake, it's working well. If you don't, we need to change it. So what we're looking to do is to say, right, well, if you don't like the life that you have now, or you don't like this situation, or you don't like something that's happening within your sport, what are all the reasons, excuses, and good excuses that you're coming up with for staying where you are now? Because it is amazing when somebody comes to you, and I'm sure you guys have had this, and they've gone, I've got a problem with this, or I've got a problem with that, or this isn't working. And then they will argue vociferously to hold on to the same situation and keep doing the same things that they've always done. And yet, on the other hand, they're saying that they want to change. So we point this out. We say, okay, that's fine. Do you know what? You can stay on this side of the equation. You can keep doing the things that you are doing. You can not change. You can not do the things that I'm suggested. Just simply accept that nothing will change. Or you could change some of the things that you're doing. You could change some of the things that you are thinking, the ways you are thinking, the habits that you have, and get to what we call the cause side of the equation, and then you can change the output. Now, if at that point a person says to me, I don't want to change anything that I'm doing, I'd say, okay, that's absolutely fine, and I can't work with you, because I don't have a magic wand. Yeah? Because I'm a tour guide. I can take somebody through this. I can show them how to do something, but they are the ones that have to do something about it. They're the ones that have to change the things that they do. And within the whole field of NLP, there are, 1,000,001 different techniques and tools and ways of doing it to help people change. Yeah, to do that. And so the first thing I would do is I would use some of these frames. I would use my language. I would reframe them. I could look if I could change mindsets to get them to the point where they go, yes, I'm willing to do this. Now, we will always have, there will be always people that have a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. We were talking about Carol Dweck earlier, her work around this mindset area. And she's created a great book and a great way of thinking around this, changed it, taken it out of the academic field, putting it into the layperson's point of view, and it's great, because this is how we are, And what we want is we want people with a growth mindset that say, yes, things can change, that they're not challenged by somebody else's success, or they're not challenged by the idea that somebody might be, more qualified or whatever, and they'll say, I can change things. Or we've got the fixed mindset that says, no, we can't do anything about it. This is the way it is. And nothing's going to change. And so NLP really is, I think NLP is like the practical way to work with helping people develop a growth mindset, getting out of fixed mindsets. I mean, you guys are all here, so there will be, on a scale of 1 to 100, some growth mindset. Could be 100, it could be 50, it could be 10. If you were 100% fixed, you wouldn't be here. You know, because there would not even be a little chink in there that went, there is possibility that there might be something of benefit in here. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I do, and there will be, and there are always people like that. So we work to bring them around.